Have you ever wondered how pen pressure works inside of Photoshop? In this video, we're going to look into the brushes panel and look at some of the settings. But also, Wacom have just released the new Art Pen 2, which supports barrel rotation. So we're going to be looking at how pen pressure works for opacity, size, and rotation. And this is not a sponsored video. When I saw the announcement, I reached out to my friends at Wacom and I was able to get this pen, but I'm making this video completely on my own. So let's have a quick overview of pressure sensitivity inside of Photoshop before I get into the unique feature that's inside the new Art Pen 2. So I'm going to create a new layer. So we're going to grab the brush tool. Let's just grab a hard round brush. And then as I apply a stroke, you'll see we just get a regular stroke. So we can use pen pressure to change things such as size, opacity, and rotation. So right now, there are no dynamics turned on here. Look to the top of the menu, you'll see a little icon. Click on here, and this is going to take you to the brush settings. And this is where you have control over all the pressure-sensitive tools inside of Photoshop. And you'll see them on the left-hand side. So we're going to start with the shape dynamics. If I turn the shape dynamics on, notice control is set to off. If I click on here, I can change this to pen pressure. Now this means if I press light, I get a thinner stroke. If I press harder, I get a thicker stroke. So I can control the thickness of the stroke by how hard I press to the tablet. I'm using a 2025 Wacom Intuos Pro Medium. Now we can turn this dynamic off. There's another important dynamic, and that is transfer. Now, if you want me to go more in depth into this panel, just drop a comment and let me know, and I will. I'm just going to stick to the basics for this particular one, though. So now we've got opacity set for pen pressure. Now, if you don't have a pen, you're going to see a little warning sign, and you can't choose it. So we're choosing pen pressure right now. And now, as I press harder, it gets darker. As I press lighter, it gets lighter, and this enables us to shade. So now we're using opacity. You can use shape and opacity together. So it goes thin and light and then goes darker as it gets thicker. So let's go to brush tip shape at the very top. Now we can change this brush tip. So now it's more tapered. So it's going to be like a calligraphic pen. And notice as I move along the thinner part, it draws a thinner line. As I go the thicker part, it draws thicker. What we can do is we can change this angle by dragging. And now it might seem more useful for that kind of work. But where this gets really interesting is with the new Art Pen 2. So previously there was a pen released by Wacom called the Art Pen, and I used it on some of my earlier tablets. But with the newer generation, that didn't exist until now. So now that Wacom have released the new Art Pen 2, which supports the latest of the Intuos Pro Small, Medium, and Large, the Movie Ink Pad Pro 14, and the Wacom Cintiq line. And Wacom also support for additional Pro Pen 3 enabled Wacom devices is planned. So personally, I'm very excited that they brought this back. Now, if we go into the setting, here's the big thing that it does. Under angle, we can change this to rotation. Now, as I rotate the pen in my hand, notice the brush rotates. Let's use these splatter brushes. So let's go to the settings, turn on the shape dynamics. We'll leave the size off, and we're going to change the angle here to rotation. And this enables me to kind of add little grungy effects on the edges of this type. But I can control the angle that I'm applying it by rotating the pen, which just saves so much time. Oh, by the way, if you lock in this shape dynamics, That'll lock it in so when I change brushes, it's going to keep that dynamic, so I don't have to choose it each time. Let's take the opacity down a little bit. We can get a little bit more out of our textures by rotating them so they don't look as repetitive, so like we're just using the same one. Because if it was the same angle all the time, it would look like we're just literally using the same brush the whole time. And so if we look at the Art Pen 2 and look at the shape of it, we can actually compare it alongside the Pro Pen 3. So other things about this pen, I like the shape of it. It just fits in my hand very nicely. But there's also a cool little feature. If you unscrew the back and pop it open, you'll notice the spare nibs in there. Now the nibs are not compatible with the Pro Pen 3. They're separate nibs because they're a different size. If you want a more detailed video on working with pens and the brushes panel inside of Photoshop, let me know in the comments. And if you're curious about the tablet, check out my video that I made on the Intuos Pro Medium right here. And if you're new, welcome to the cafe. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. You won't miss any of my tutorials. And until next time, I'll see you at the cafe.